Hi, welcome to the video for lesson 6, where we need to talk about my least favorite trend in menswear. That's right, the codpiece. What is she talking about, you might be thinking, and why do we have a video about it? Well, there are two reasons for this video. Number one is, I hate them. As in, I hate them a lot. Now, I am a fairly accommodating person, and I will roll with just about any sort of fashion choice. However, the codpiece is something that I dislike. But not every codpiece is bad, okay? Like, this one is fine, and that one is silly, and that is staying after a yoga class, and this is one we all know. So they're not all evil, but the ones in the 16th century were just egregious, just awful. And if I included them in a written lecture, they would be Googleable, which leads me to my second problem. If you Google the word codpiece, you get a lot of images on the Google, which will make you do this. And will get me in trouble with your mom, okay? Oh, so in order to avoid getting in trouble, I'm going to make this video, and we're going to talk about codpieces for the length of time that they were popular, and then we're done with them, and then we will never speak of them again. Oh, but before we get started, I want to show you something funny, because it's not just me. So, here's a picture of Henry VIII with a codpiece, right? And here's a picture of an actor who's playing Henry VIII in a current movie about Henry VIII, which you're not allowed to watch because it's on Showtime. But if you will notice, there is a distinct lack of one item of clothing, and that's right, I'm not talking about shoes, I'm talking about the codpiece. Pretty sure it's because anybody watching it would spend all of their time just staring at that thing. So, right, that's codpieces now. Let's move on to the beginning of the codpiece. You remember this guy, right? Okay, codpieces began as a triangular sort of situation to keep your pants together because you wouldn't be flashing the neighbors, right? And because your pants are made out of, actually not pants, they're just knit, and so that's, okay, cool. We have this triangular situation. Now, by the way, the word cod is not a reference to fish. It is, in fact, an Old English word for scrotum, so good times. But it was sort of, the early part of the 14th something-ish. It was cool. It was no big deal. It was just a way to keep your pants together and discreet, not a big problem. And then things got out of hand. Have you ever heard the word bombastic? Bombast was the sawdust and the padding and the wool that was used to create a false front to a codpiece in order to be more impressive than anybody else, right? So it generated this arms race. Now, the codpiece at this point was sort of like a pocket, because it's hard to have pockets in tights. So, they were shoving like letters and coins and whatnot in there anyway because it was handy. And so that looked neat. And so these false fronts sort of got generated to make them look cooler and bigger, and then different shapes became more popular, and by the time Henry VIII came along, it was a giant sort of a box situation that could hold all the medicine for his horrible venereal disease. Now, if you're wondering what a venereal disease is, don't Google that either. Try this instead. So the codpiece came into popularity where it is actually visible around the 1450s, 1460s, and by the 1590s it was completely passé, out of fashion, done, gone. But before it was gone, it was utterly ridiculous and achieved the level of pretty much abstract art. So nobody for sure knows why it went out of fashion, though some people think it's this lady's fault, Queen Elizabeth, because she thought they were ridiculous. Maybe. But it could also just be moving away from sort of that style and into something puffier, or perhaps pants technology improved. We may never know. Alright, so that's the codpiece. I'm sorry if you spent the video looking like this, or like this, or like this, but it's all over now, and you go back to your reading and take your test. Bye.